Right, my ladies and gents, welcome to Thursday morning. We ain't getting very far, kids. We ain't getting very far. Apparently there's been a crash up the road, so I'm going to be sat here for a while. And there's only one way down to the estate. It's further ahead, and I can't tell the old Facebook if the crash is at the junction I need to be at or further up. And I've probably got about 700 metres to go before I can turn off. And I can't even turn right across the field because there's a ditch in the way. Oh, it's going to be fun. I'll just show you how close I am. Well, it's not that building, but it's one just to the right hand side bottom of where that pylon is. I need to be. Just need to get over this field, just here. But there's like a 12-foot ditch. Oh well. Right, so we're finally here. Just down on our hayfield at the moment, just having a quick look. Nice to see the river back in. Nice to see that big bright thing up there. Pond's disappearing down here, which is good. So yeah, there's been a crash on Main Road. Unfortunately, by the sounds of it, somebody has died. I'm not quite sure who, what, why, when. It's still very wet, but there is a good bite on here. There's like 3 or 4 inches in places. Yeah, perfect for winter for me. Right, just have a quick look around here and then we'll get on with day. Hopefully, finally. 2 red kites. They are big birds, like proper big birds. Just on the caravan hedge. I didn't even notice that before. That's a little bird nest. To be fair, it looks a bit derelict because there's green stuff growing in it. But there's a good little nest in there. Just shows you, birds want to be in something tight, into a tight hedge, not into a 3-year-old growth hedge. There's no protection from. These ones do pretty well. I think that's the second or third nest that's in this hedge line. And seeing as though this is usually a caravan site with caravans on it, it's usually a busy place. And if they're happy to be building nests in hedges like that, something to be said. Right, so I better show you this before I carve it up, I suppose. This is one of the poplar, well, I say poplar branch off that poplar tree, and it snapped off of that poplar branch. It's very dark. I don't know where you'll see that, but she tore out that. So these are fairly old poplar trees. There's a few of them down this end, and they're all starting to give out. That one lost a couple of branches into Farmer's Field this winter. That one dropped off this summer. The one behind it's fracturing out as well, going into that field. That one lost a massive branch off, well, the right hand side of it a few years back. In fact, the stems of them are down there on the bottom of the tree. So yeah, they're on the way out, but until they fall over, I don't think anything's going to be done with them. So anyway, back to this. I'm just going to carve this up for the moment, leave a brush pile here, because this field is absolutely sopping wet. Everything's sopping wet now. We are saturated. We had another 11 mil of rain, I think it was yesterday. Well, since I came in on Tuesday. I sacked yesterday off. It's just going to be wet all day. So yeah, I'm running my little 341. I love that saw, it's great that saw. And then we've got the Husky thing rubbish over here. 345. See, even to make it easier for owners, they make the numbers in line, in sequence. Never mind. But yeah, I like my 341. When I'm out with my mate doing the tree work, we're usually using a 440 for doing snedding work. And until you've done that, you never know what a saw is, because it's just ridiculously good. Right, let me just jog this up. Brush is just going to go in a pile here, and then logs I'm just going to cut to length so I can take them out with tractor and trailer when hopefully this ground freezes. Right, so I've moved down a bit now from down there. I'll show you that bit in a minute. So I'm just down here with another stack of rubbish, and basically what I've done, I've been meaning to do for a while, is clear this corner out a bit. So let me get in and try and get out the wind a bit more. Oh, and yes, if you are wondering, I do have my chainsaw trousers on and my boots on. So yeah, taking an elderberry bush out of here that was basically filling this space up and hindering the plants, a little hedge. This is a bit of a mess down this end because there's a hedgerow that comes down here and turns back, which is the farmer's next door, John's. I did actually lay his hedge down that side. I did ask him if I could do it, and you might be able to see in there I've actually laid it. 50-50 success in there. It wasn't great, it was my first attempt, but it should be a nice little bit for wildlife. So what I've done here is there was some blackthorn that's come through, and I've tried laying it. Now I'm not much of a layer, a hedge layer, so what I've done is I've tried laying these over. I don't think these ones are too bad. Those ones at the back are a bit, well, that one's kind of split off. The back ones are as well. They work great and they're really tall, so I had to take end off them. But I've taken the heels off alright. So yeah, hopefully that'll just fill a bit in there. And hopefully when I've got some plant spare, I'll just keep putting plants in this hedge line. So there's a salbus there and an elderberry to come out that are dead. Then there's another hawthorn tree, and to be fair, these old ones really want knocking down. But it is what it is. But eventually I want to try and get all this hedged. So I've already got the caravan site done. Turn that corner back to where the helmet is, and then down there I've infilled anyway. So here, this bit logged into chunks I can lift with a tractor. Pile of brush up there, all I need to do is come in with a grab from that side, push it all in, grab it all. Same with this. There's one fence post here to do, so this needs replacing because that's gone after the branch fell. And I've also cleared this track down here from the elderberries as well, where I've lost quite a lot of room. I would like it back. Well, I reckon it's raining now. So I'm just chopping chainsaw up, unless I got soaked. Just pull a tractor out there. Oh, anyway. Yeah, we'll have this sharpened up and then we'll all be good unless I get flooded out. Right, I've just come down to the main drive. Just checking our little flow offs down here because the water stood. But blooming water is in field already. So it comes down here. There's a gully there that takes it down into a ditch here. Don't know what you'll see in there. Down there, through that big pipe, and then dumps it on the other side. It's kind of like an overflow spill job. But I've just had a look in the rain gauge and we've had 6 mil in about half an hour. 45 minutes. So, needless to say, I'm off home now. Because this is just mucky. I say, rain band's not even that big. But that's just silly. Right, thank you very much. We'll catch you later. Bye.